What has been the best run RPG Kickstarter that you've backed? Well, I checked my Kickstarter stats this morning, and I have backed 69 Kickstarters. Of the 69 Kickstarters, 4 of them either canceled or failed. It's a pretty good rating, actually, considering the original purpose of Kickstarter was to provide the funding necessary to get a game made. For many publishers, that is not the case anymore. For many publishers that go through Kickstarter, it really is crowd advertising more than crowdfunding. A publisher will come in with a reasonably low number, nowhere near the amount it would take to create a book. They fund very quickly, and it becomes a game of how high can the Kickstarter go and who will be involved in getting the Kickstarter to that next level. I think that Kickstarter is, in general, a good thing. I believe that it has contributed to the fact that we are currently in a golden age of role-playing games. And there have been a lot of great Kickstarters run. Now, I've been using Kickstarter since before it became more of an advertisement platform than a actual I need this funding platform. And I have to attribute the faith that I put in Kickstarters to the very first one that I ever backed. And that was Jeremy Keller's Tech Noir. I backed it. The main rewards came swiftly, in good condition, basically on time. The resulting product was gorgeous and well thought out, and as promised. Now, I believe there may be stretch goals that are still waiting to be done on that Kickstarter, but that's the nature of stretch goals. I don't get too upset about the stretch goals. The next, now that isn't the best ever run, but it was certainly very well run. The next crazy great experience I had is something that can't be duplicated now, and I'll get to that in a moment. But the next crazy great one was the Savage Worlds Weird War Rome. Weird War Rome. That Kickstarter was interesting. I remember being at one of the Denver conventions. I don't remember whether it was Genghis Khan or Tacticon. And the game, I think, not funded, but the Kickstarter ended, I want to say, Friday evening. It was either Friday evening or Saturday evening, and the reason that's important is by the time I got up the next morning at the convention, I already had the PDF in my inbox, ready to roll, and got to read much of the Weird War Rome book in my spare time at the convention. I was impressed. Now, the reason that can't happen anymore is because when Kickstarter changed payment systems to, I believe, Stripe, there is now a 2-week delay before any monies actually go to the publisher. So it's not intelligent to start giving out rewards before you collect the money. And that makes sense. So today, what are the best run Kickstarters? I can't pick one, of course, because there have been a lot of great ones. Evil Hats Kickstarters are always good. I've backed them for the role-playing games, but also one of their board games. I think it was their first board game. And I can't speak highly enough about Fate Core and the way Fate Core ran as a Kickstarter. I cannot deny that one of the reasons I'm so high on Fate is because of that great experience as a Kickstarter. Any Kickstarter run by Pinnacle Entertainment and Ulysses Spiel are well done. They're the ones that Pinnacle are the ones that put out the Weird War one that I talked about. Rippers was a phenomenal, had some phenomenal output. Now, Pinnacle doesn't tend to even start their Kickstarters until their product is pretty much done. Really, for them, it's much about advertising as it is about funding. Third Eye Games, my friend Eloy Lasanta, his are well done. They always deliver, and he's very good at communicating with the backers. Gunmetal Games, not always on time, but again, great communication. I understand that Kickstarters are about funding for some companies still, Gunmetal being one of them. And I also happen to know that Gunmetal is pretty much a one-man operation, and David goes out and hires freelancers and gets stuff done that way. And so there's nothing to say you'll be able to make your deadlines. RPGs go late all the time. There are many entertainment-based industries in the world, and all of them are not good or not great about having to be on time. Another great Kickstarter, not just for the crazy numbers it posted, but really because of the fact that there was a legit need for the money to do what was desired to be done, would be 7th Sea. John Wick Presents. Books are still coming out regularly. The game is well done, very highly, heavily produced in terms of quality. So there are some great companies out there in terms of getting Kickstarters done right. I have become a fan of the smaller publishers who are having you back for the PDF, working through drive-through RPG/RPG Now, and then providing a print copy at cost. This is good for a couple of reasons. One is you can get the PDF and choose not to pay the extra few bucks for the book if it isn't what you expected. That's one. The second one is the way it assists with shipping. Most books being shipped through one bookshelf can get to me in, for under $5 as far as the shipping cost goes. And these smaller publishers just don't have that kind of leverage when it comes to shipping costs. And I know that one bookshelf can ship from different parts of the world and give some relief to backers in other countries. So I think that's a good way to do things if you're going to go print on demand. So thumbs up. The PIP system Kickstarter from Third Eye Games did that, and I liked it quite a bit. Anyway, I rambled, gave a few opinions beyond best run Kickstarter. But that's it for today. We are almost done with the RPG a day month here. And it's been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying doing these YouTube videos, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to continue beyond RPG a day. I don't know how often. I don't know that I'll be able to do every day, but I'm going to keep going. Anyway, you folks have a great one. And until tomorrow, do good, avoid evil, and play more games.